By breakout confirmed, bulls are back in control here and looking for a new trend leg higher as called yesterday in the daily video. Take a look at the spiders here today. Yesterday we told you that this month-long, or excuse me, 3-month-long base was likely to break today. And so far we've got that nice 1% gain here on the spiders for the day of Wednesday, or excuse me, Thursday, February 13th, 2025. Again, don't forget to come find me on carnivoretrades.com. Subscribe to the channel. If you like swing trading alerts, analysis, and live day trading, and like calls like this, then you'll like my service. I am sure of that. Anyways, here, great move off the open. Little bit of a dip there in the morning, and then just kind of a trend, pullback, and another trend. We told you this yesterday. It don't matter if there's tariffs. It don't matter if we get World War III news, right? Dealers are configured positively here. Puts are decaying rapidly. They're going to be buying back stock for the next week or so, maybe more than that. So even though we got Trump tariff news today, there wasn't a tape bomb this time, right? There was your big tape bomb. That was it. That was your dip there. And I know the macro heads are exploding right now, having trouble figuring this out, but we told you macro's not going to matter here. And we're looking for dealers to aggressively buy dips here. Additionally, I didn't think this was possible, but we got more bears. 4 weeks in a row here of increased bears. This is the highest bear print in a year. It's also the highest bull bear spread since I want to say since 2023 low. So in November. It's also the highest bear percentage since March 23rd, 2023. So during the regional banking crisis. So bears are fueling this move here. And we told you that dealers here, they're all exposed to the downside and they have no upside exposure. So the market gave up on 610. Dealers themselves don't have that exposure there. I think we can go through that fairly easily tomorrow. So I do think we'll get a new all-time high, a new all-time weekly closing high tomorrow. And I mean, again, look at this textbook pattern here. Bull inside bar, pullback, bull 1, 2, 3, pullback, and a pop. So very nice gains here, especially if you took that with me. We're up over 100 points now on ES, up several hundred on NQ. We also have a nice Tesla long that's deep in the money, as well as many others with the swing service here. So it's been a great week, and looking to keep that going here. But in any case, right now, yeah, you got your 610 there. That's basically been tagged now intraday. As we can see, yeah, it's right behind there. We might retrace a little bit to 6,100. It's, certainly not possible. We've had a nice pop here. But very good move. We also called the intraday high, at least earlier, said 60.95 would likely be about it. And that was for a pullback, and then we had, obviously a second leg up there. But market's acting well. QQQ, again, there's your 535. We may close above that, or a few pennies below. Either way, we're in that vicinity. What we want to see now is, can we take out that FOMC sell bar? Can we take that out on a close? And obviously, can we close above the high? So Q's acting well. We also have decent breadth today. QQQ, equal weight, new all-time high. That's something you see in a bear market? I don't know. RSP, a little bit weaker. Well, pattern is pretty good, though. Its breadth isn't terrible here. IWM definitely a little bit on the softer side, although it's getting a breakout here in the afternoon. And I'm watching the COTs tomorrow because my suspicion is one that I've had all week, which is that banks that have been long RTY are removing those longs, and they're removing shorts on NQ. We've seen that activity kind of increase here as tech has gotten a little bit more of a bid lately and outperformed. But IWM's still up here, and again, it's still holding that inside bar low. So it's still technically in play. You still have the weekly as well with that bull pattern there too. It is inside of the red, but then you have a bigger green. So complex pattern here, but bottom line trend is up here. So again, still got a clear 230 on IWM, and then it can rally more. Dow trying to break out as well. So good price action across the board here. Semis creeping higher. NVIDIA also at the 135 handle. I still give that the upside bias to 140 for right now. You guys know one of my favorites here, IGV back above 106. And again, we'd like to see that reversal bar taken out on the close tomorrow too. So very good price action here. Dow Transport's a round trip day. Again, holding the 16.2 area, no problems. So let's get over here to interest rates. And again, kind of a quiet day for rates in terms of how much they should be pumping, right? They're all red. Why is that? I think bond shorts are just way too out of their skis here and way overdone and offsides. And I mean, we had one of the hottest PPI. It was a super hot PPI after a hot CPI yesterday, and bonds are not rallying, and they're actually losing that breakout that we had yesterday. So if we look at ZB, up 1.3% and right back above resistance TLT. Again, it did hold the 618 and nice rally off of that. So again, nice reversal there in the face of weaker data. And again, positioning, trumping fundamentals. Yet again, that is a common theme, and it's a common theme for markets in general. XHB here up $1.10. So good bid back above 105. Maybe a little bit of a fake break there. VNQ here up 85 basis points. That's holding up well. Still inside of this base though. XLF here up 36 cents. Again, holding trend here and just off of new all-time highs. JPM, MS, and Goldman all right up there. KRE up 0.25%. Nothing great, nothing terrible for these regionals. And broker dealers here also hanging out near the highs. Again, it was a tech day more so than anything else. Oil backing off, although it did, manage to come back to positive here by the end of the day. Again, a lot of peace talks with Ukraine. We'll know if that's really going to happen here. If we see oil kind of dumping out, and maybe it will do that. It is into some support here, so it's going to be kind of hard for that to happen. But I think the market is sniffing this out and maybe front running some of that. But oil holding up right now. XLE holding up as well. XOP and OIH hanging in there. I am not doing anything on these at the moment. Nothing horrible for them, but nothing jumps out at me either. CCJ, URNM, still kind of weak. Got to be careful with these right now. Nukes is still holding up though. Nat gas, again, another good day. It looks like it came back in off of inventories. Yeah, it looks like post inventories it came back in. Again, there's another polar vortex coming up here, so those front contracts may get a little bit more money flow. Little extended here in the short term, and again, we talked about that 380 area, and that's where it's backing off right now. Dollar index outside move down again. This is why you don't trade the headlines, just trade the charts. I mean, what I thought it was, where's the inflation? I thought inflation, why are bonds rallying? Why is the market rallying? You got to understand these concepts here. But dollar index down. If it loses 107, it's in trouble. But holding on right now. Gold here continuing to march up 1%. That's going to 3K still. Silver, beautiful bull inside bar. That's ready to coil up and break out. Platinum higher high today, but it is essentially flat to positive. Palladium finally getting off its butt and making a nice move up here. 3 2/3. You saw my Sprott that I had up there a minute ago. That's up 1.7, and we're in the money nicely on that too. Copper here also acting well, up 1.6. You could make a case too that, I know we talked about this W here. You can make a case this whole thing is a big W. Anyway, copper holding up fine. And nice rally. Bitcoin, kind of quiet. So this is backed off here, and again, just coiling up on the weekly. No problems. It's just no update, no problems here. ETH's still hanging in there. I'm still looking for some sort of a squeeze here soon. I like this kind of retrace. It looks like it's trying to curl higher. But outside of that, pretty quiet session. Just a breakout here that was 3 or so months in the making. Don't get in front of this. If this trends, and this can go a lot higher. The only thing I would say for bears here, your only setup is that. Like, you got to get a failed breakout. And don't try to front run it, because when it happens, it'll be pretty easy to see. So I wouldn't get in front of this. This is a coiled spring ready to go. I made a bold prediction yesterday saying that it would go higher today. It would break out today specifically. Market made me look good here. So anyway, 610 short-term resistance, 12 after that, and then blue skies. So keep it simple there. Anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up here. Again, you guys take care. Don't forget to come find me on carnivoretrades.com. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.